Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some, at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
As you can see, we've already started here. Ball in, just miscalculated. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Plays a clever pass. He's left his man. Room for a shot. Well read, he sorted that out. Hoists it forward. And now the breakaway. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Plays it out to the wing. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Could move up a gear here. And the shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
And it's been taken short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. They've played it short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Battles to win it back. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Still waiting for the first goal. Cuts it out. He's had a look. Going to be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
The Empresario can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pick-up in this second half. No guts, no glory.
He's got away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's got through. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's shot at goal! It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, what a ball! Goalkeeper's ball. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Has a goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Played it short. Gets it back.
Bangarua are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say. The Empresario are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gets on the end. He's had a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. But that was enough.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
There's the whistle, and here we go. And the defence can get it clear. And it's played forward. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's being played forward. Oh, hits one! In for the pieces! And he's done it! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Melia have an early lead. Good start. Chip through. Away from immediate danger. Gets into a dangerous position. What an adventurous run from a defender. Massive lead! Good clearance and very necessary. Oh, real chance! Needs to get it forward quickly. That had to be more accurate. He's left his man. Now Shawley has a hit. Back of the net. They have come roaring back. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
And here's the chance to counter. Goes for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy. And the first 45 minutes are up. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Just the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're already into the second period. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. And he's shown him, has a pop! And that would have been some goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
And they've been chanced to shoot! Loses his balance and loses the ball. Forward it goes. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Let down by a lack of accuracy.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's been taken straight back. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And it's got through. That's an out wide now. Oh, there's a pop! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of it.
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nicely controlled. Looking to get with him. Hits one! He's left his man. Can he find a finish? Going for goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
With a delicate ball, questions were asked, but he's given the answers, dashing forward at pace. Looking for goal! Just joined us, well, we've missed no goals. Banker, and it's played forward. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Goes for the cross. Carries far too far and out of play. To get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. That's a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Keeper's ball. He could be... Oh, shooting chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Hoists it forward. Banker. Going through. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Finds himself eased off the ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're underway again. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. And the counter is on. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Has he picked him out? Chance! In it goes! The breakthrough arrives at last!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Well, they could break here. That's a good ball to find. Shoots! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early.
Has a hit! And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. That's a throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Played into the middle. Gets up to head it! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
And help's available out wide.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Banker. Lovely bit of skill. Battles to win it back. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that's where he wants it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. We do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
The action has already started. That has put a stop to that. And he's going long. Cut out in the nick of time. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
It's a throw.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Going, has a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
It's has a pop! Goal! There is the breakthrough!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Out to the left it goes. He spotted the run and played him through. Tries a shot! Pass needed to be better than that, and he's had a go! Could move up a gear here. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. He's got away. A chance! Turns and goes. Big chance! They scored! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Looks to clip it forward. Can he find a finish now? Well read, he sorted that out. Cleared without complication. Gets it into the middle. Gets his head to it! Oh, just needed a better... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Already up and running for the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Kings it out wide. It's gone for a throw-in.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Goes for goal!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Battles to win it back. Dinks one in, floated through. Just brushed off the ball there. He's got options out wide. Forward it goes. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Has a hit! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are tasty and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Valladolid can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
He's pinged one through here. And the referee brings it to a close. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and a result which is well-deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
Well, hello and welcome to all of you who have joined us for what we hope will be one of those unmissable games. Certainly it is just about as exciting as it could get in the pre-knockout stage of this competition, a clash of the current table toppers. Both have firm expectations of getting through to play those high-profile opponents when the competition resumes. I guess the permutations, the combinations as to who is finishing where in the other groups must to a small extent be in their heads. But this isn't time to be thinking too far ahead. It is about dealing with the here and now as this expectant crowd make a terrific noise, demanding a game that fits the occasion and all of the talent on show. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. And that gets things running. He's looked long this time. It's got through and he's in. Real chance! And it's a goal!
Right from the first whistle, they played with an energy that makes them good value for that early goal.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Gets into a dangerous position. BRUGGE. Hoists it forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Plays it out to the wing. First quarter of an hour gone. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Has a goal! BRUGGE. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's got options out wide. Gets into some space. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. It's a loose ball. And it's played forward. Well, they could break here. Chip through. And he's there to cut it out. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual...
Goes for goal! In it goes! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? No question, that's a foul. Gets away from his opponent. Plays it back. There's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it have...
He's gone for it! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Out to the left it goes. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Up to meet it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
He's through. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Gets good distance on it. He's played him through, dashing forward at pace.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Danger averted for now. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Lobs it in gently. Diving header! Forward it goes. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Plays it out to the flank. Goes for the cross.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
BRUGGE. And it's been taken straight back. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And the counter is on. And time is up. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That looks a good ball, and he's cut it out. Rice. Oh, shot at goal! It's there! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Tries to get it forward quickly. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. He's made sure that that won't get through. It has got through to him. Tries to get it clear. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. Janssen plays it out to the wing. He gets past his man. That's been drilled forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's had a goal! Clearance and very necessary. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. That's a throw-in. Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Alfredson. Kyle. Counter. Plays it out to the flank. Towering header! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So that's two. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Good idea, just poorly executed. Rice. Finds himself eased off the ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Played out to the right. And it's got through. Kyle. Plays it over to the other flank. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where, and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Out to the right. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Floats one over. Hoists it forward. He's pinged one through here. Rice. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
What Lambert! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And with that, the final whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box.
Now we're on the way. Looks to dink one in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pinged forward, and it's played forward. What a ball, goes for goal! And he's done it!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Plays it over to the other flank. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Driving on, he could shoot here. He's had that put on a plate. And he's straight offside. Gets it upfield. Now short, has a pop! Oh, taken with style! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hoists it forward. Chance! They are rampant! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. That's a throw. Up to meet it! It goes to show he is human after all.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
The first 45 minutes are up. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Shapes to shoot! And that's off target. Nilsson. He's gone for it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
That's been drilled forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Ivanovic. Plays it out to the flank. There's the cross. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Nilsson. Now the counter. Deftly done. Knocks it away.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers...
He's had a shot! It's broken loose. He's going after it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
To keep that out.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Away.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
It's become a case of men against boys. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that's that. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Richard, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of the match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. We do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
We have already started here. Going through. Gets good distance on it. What a ball, that's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. San Martian has come loose. Dinks one in.
Pisa have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
And here's the chance to counter. Good ball. Has a goal! Goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Has a pop! In it goes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
So Martian tries to stroke it through, and he's straight offside. Gets it upfield. Out to the left it goes. Time to deliver. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. The action has already resumed here. Pings it out wide. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Idoyan. Nicely controlled. Oh, shooting chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, that's an agonising miss. Just pure agonising.
Well, that's where he wants it. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Over to the left. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back, they are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and
Up to meet it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
that's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Pisa are making a change now. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Steered forward. Across the field it goes. Plays it out to the wing. And it's been taken straight back. Hoists it high. Cher. He's got away. He's gone for it! They are rampant! extended still further. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top. Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that will be the final act. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.